I am Sean Matthew Gregorio, and this is my lab number one for our final term on advanced programming Java. So my scenario is scenario one. It's all about banking. So we are going to create a basic banking system using Java abstraction. So first, let's create here a import for our scanner. Import Java that you feel that scanner semicolon. So let's modify this abstract class. Let's create this or let's rename this to bank. Then then abstract void. Let's create this. Let's rename this also a view bar for the our view balance. View bar. Then another one for abstract void withdraw for our withdrawal method. Withdraw, then semicolon, then the deposit. Abstract void deposit. After this, we are going to create a global variable, public static double balance. Then let's initialize it to 0. So moving on, we are going to convert all of these abstract method into a actual method. So first we're going to create a class. Let's name it a view val tapos extends to bank. Then this void sound, let's modify it also to view val, but the letters V is small letter kasi double declaration siya. Pag ginaya natin ito nasa class, mag-error siya. Then moving on sa ano, let's create a scanner. Scanner ba? No. This Qbal is only for viewing our balance, so we're not going to do any formulas here. So let's just put here your current balance is plus balance. Um, then after that, we are going to create an empty body. If that is will be void withdraw and the bracket. Then for void deposit. So the purpose of this empty body is to fulfill the requirement is to fulfill the requirement of providing an implementation for all abstract method in the subclasses, even they don't do anything. Even if they don't do anything, this allows you to create objects of these subclasses and use them without errors. So because in Java, abstract classes can have abstract method which don't have body. When you create subclasses, you must provide the code of these methods unless the subclass is also abstract. In our code, the empty body is used to fulfill the requirements. So we are able to create this program, these three subclasses without any error. That's the purpose of our empty body. To satisfy the requirements of abstract method. Then moving on, let's go to our withdraw. So in our withdraw, we are going to name this cut to withdraw, capital W. Draw, and that is a bank. Then make sound. Let's make this withdraw. Withdraw. So moving on, we're going to create a scanner here. Uh, Scanner SC. The SC is our scanner name. Then equals to new scanner. Then system dot in semicolon. Then enter the amount you want to withdraw. And think double is kasi yun sa global variable natin, ang nakalagay na data type is double. So, we're going to use double here. Double, since we withdraw double W, then equals to sc dot next capital D double, then this and that. So after that, we're going to create an if else statement if W is less than greater than brother equal balance, then balance minus or equal W. So that is our formula for withdrawing. Uh, then system out dot print ln lagi for the next line hindi siya magulo tignan. Then withdrawn. Let's make this a literal string plus W para i-print niya yung value nilagay natin. So, para hindi magulo, lagyan natin ito dito ng ano. Then, that print. Then, Dalawa ilagay natin. Tapos, withdrawn. So, after that withdrawn, we're going to also print our balance. So, for our balance, let's do system that out that print your new balance is your new balance is since because withdrawn, we should put that plus balance and semicolon. So, ano kadugtong na ito? If ito. So, let's do else here. Else, else, system, dot out, dot print, and n, string invalid balance. Insufficient na lang. Insufficient balance. Let's also create here a empty body since para ma-fulfill natin yung requirements and wala tayong error sa ating code. Void view val then void deposit val bracket. Since wala naman, empty body naman siya. So moving on to our next class, let's going to name it our deposit. Deposit. Here. Class deposit of deposit extend ulit ang siya sa bank, then bracket, then create our Java method here. So for our Java method here, we'll be having another formula, but it will not be similar to our withdraw since magkaiba sila ng function. So ang function nito is void deposit. So copy natin yung ano na ito, scanner. Scanner. Pati dito, scanner. Ayan. Para di natin ito problemahin yung saan pa nito yung dito namin lalagay scanner. So after that, let's create an empty body na rin dito para siguro hindi na tayo malito mamaya. Void global deposit. So ang lalagay natin dito is withdrawn and viewed are void, void, withdraw, void, view, view, that's it. So moving on to our deposit method, we're going to create formula for depositing, which will be the, the data or the number we are going to enter will be added into our global variable. So enter system dot out dot println enter the deposit. Then our scanner, ay mali. Double pala. Double D is equals to SC dot next double, then moving on to our formula will be balance is plus or equal D plus or equals D. Then system dot out dot println deposited amount, deposited amount, mali, deposited amount plus D semicolon, then the print balance. Yan. Okay natin to para uniform yung itsura na. So moving on, we're going now to our main method. So for our main method, since nalagyan na siya natin siya dito ng scanner, we are going to create a object. Since we are need to going to create a three objects, since the inheritance that we use here is hierarchy. So if you use a hierarchy inheritance, all your subclasses is extended to your parent class. In this situation, our parent class is the abstract class bank. So as you can see, our class viewable is extended to bank, also are withdrawn to bank, deposit to bank, and so on. So we are going to create a object for all of them. So it will be view view by x equals to new view val, then yan. Then sa withdraw naman, withdraw x y, so y is equals to new withdraw. Then that. Then sa deposit xyz plus to. Equals to new deposit. So we are going to create the choices for our users, which will be stem out the print and end. Okay. So this will be one for our view balance. Then two and two for withdraw, then three for deposit, deposit. Then for exit bank, exiting bank. So para may design lang tayo dito. Put here a system out that print and that out that print and welcome to ons. Ano ba maganda pangalan ng let's say Unity Bank. Then ulit natin ito. So moving on, maglalagay na ulit tayo dito ng double in choice equals to sc Next. Hmm. So switch, we're going to use our switch. Switch. Choice. Then switch choice. So for our case one is one break and count natin ito ng tatlong beses. Two, three, four. So let's change this to 2, 3, and 4. So x dot y dot x y z. Z. So for that will be view file. Since view file kasi ito ang ating name sa Java method na nasa loob ng ating subclass, that's void viewable. So explain that viewable. For the other one is withdraw. Withdraw. Deposit. So sa ating phase 4, ang ilalagay natin doon is yung ating system.exit. System.exit 0. Then so ang purpose niyan is pag pinindot niya yung number 4 or chinus niya yung number 4 is mag-ending loop or yung program natin. So para sa ating loop, maglalagay tayo dito ng while true. While true. Ayan yung ating loop. Hanggat hindi ka nagkakamali, patuloy lang siya ng patuloy or gagana lang ng gagana, iikot lang ng mag-loop lang siya ng mag-loop. So, put another here. Tapos, thank you for talking with us. So, we are going to create a default. So, the default natin will be default, default, and end, and end, valid choice. Um, 1, 2, 3, or 4 only. Thank you. Now let's try to run this program. 16, 17, 72. Hindi na tayo. 16. 21, 21, 22, 25, 28. Dito yun sa main method. So, wala siya sa loop. Pasok natin siya sa while. Dito, 6, 29. Okay, okay. Yun, ayos natin muna.